Very often in life, we are going to face difficult situations. Could be in a school, relationship, could be with friends, family, and many times in life we're gonna wonder, how am I gonna get out of this? How am I going to transcend? How am I going to fight this thing? What am I gonna do? I had a talk with the juniors that I teach yesterday, where we were talking about a French Open tennis match that ended last week, and it was a more than 5 hour long match. And we were talking about, okay, so what am I gonna focus on when I'm in trouble? Am I gonna focus on how am I going to win, or am I going to focus on how am I gonna keep going? Which is the thing that I'm gonna face the most in life. You're gonna have goals sometimes without even thinking about it. You want to finish school every year. You're gonna want to go to, probably you go to the university and you want to graduate. You probably then want to meet someone. You probably want to buy something, a certain car, let's say, or a house. You probably want to save enough money to go for a trip or something like that. So you're gonna have goals. Knowing how to achieve that goal is important. It's a very important part of the equation. But there is one thing that you're gonna find more often. There is one situation where you're gonna find yourself way more often than I would say probably anything else in life, and that is facing adversity. You, it doesn't matter what you do and what part of your life, work, study, relationships, everything. You're always gonna have difficult situations. You're always gonna have troubles. You're always gonna face problems that you need to solve. And there gonna be times in life when problems here and there and everywhere, they're gonna start piling up. Every corner that you turn, you're gonna find troubles. That's gonna come for you more often, way more often than your goals. More important than learning how to win is learning how to get up. Is every time that you fall, learning how to get back up. Learning not to stay down the whole time and give up. Because everywhere you go, everything you do, you are always, always going to face challenges. When you see so many of them all together, it's very easy to condition your effort or say, I'm giving up on this and this and this. I'm just going to focus on that. If there is one thing that you really want to focus in, resilience. Learn to face the situations, accept that it's gonna hurt, accept that you're gonna find yourself in positions where you're gonna doubt yourself, where you're gonna notice that you have to grow in different things. Probably you have to accept the fact that sometimes you're not going to be prepared. You have to accept the fact that sometimes the challenge is bigger than you. You are going to face way more often situations that are going to challenge you, not require you to achieve a goal. Challenge you simply to move on, simply to solve a situation. Solving the situation could be the goal. But you get to a point in life where so many things happen so often that you don't even think about the goal. You already have it in the back of your mind. But the problem is that our mind was not created in a way that is going to face challenges thinking I'm going to get up and I'm going to push as hard as I can. It's completely the opposite. It was created to protect us. So when it sees something that we don't like, when it sees something that is going to put you in an uncomfortable place, facing something unfamiliar, it wants you to turn around and run. That's what it wants to do. It doesn't want you to get in trouble. It doesn't want you to hurt. So that's why it's so difficult many times to create that mindset that says fight back, because the mind doesn't want that. It wants you to stay in the place where you are, and you're comfortable, probably not very happy, but you don't have to get out of your routine. You don't have to change the person that you are. You don't have to go against beliefs that you have or perceptions. Change to face it. And even worse, face it not knowing, with no guarantee that you're going to succeed. And when you fail, that's why when you fail, so many times the mind is like, there you go. Why'd you even try? You knew you were not going to succeed. It's not used to that, and it doesn't want to become that. It has to be you. It has to be you that think about it and say, okay, I cannot be running away my entire life. I cannot become the kind of person that is a victim of the circumstances, of the conditions, and be happy being mediocre, hoping or wondering if you were ever able to do more. There is only one way to find out, and it's pushing. And again, you don't even have to worry about the goal. You just have to think, no matter what happens, I'm gonna get knocked down, I'm gonna get hurt, I'm gonna give myself a little bit of time to whine, to complain, to kick, and do all that. But I know that after all that, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna fight again. And you want to have that in your mind as something that is non-negotiable. And you want to learn not to condition your efforts. You will be surprised how many goals you're going to achieve just fighting back. There are gonna be times when you don't even trust yourself. You have no belief in achieving the goal. But just the fact that you were fighting, all of a sudden it's gonna happen. Subscribe to my channel, please. Give me a like, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.